Yo, Renfield is a bloody ass good time. Damn. Oh man, you got Nicolas Cage, Dracula. You got the man's the familiar. You know, he like the slave, but he's like a good dude. And Dracula's like not. So I'm trying to figure out how the dynamic lasted for so long. Because obviously he was been with Dracula for a long time, bringing him the bodies and shit. But you know, where we came to the point where he act like he can't get, he don't want to bring no innocent people. He tried to bring him villains, bad people and shit. And Dracula like, yo, these people are trash. What are you feeding me? Because Dracula done got fucked up in a battle against some vampire hunters. So he need the blood so he can heal and shit again. So the familiar, he ended up going to little therapy sessions, group therapy sessions. He talking to them people, and he's like, yo, my boss is wild, man. Like, I gotta do something about him. They come to the conclusion that he's a narcissist and he needs to take his power back, because he's like, he can't get the full power without me. Technically, he can't. And even though technically he can't, he does. Whatever. I don't know how even when he's weak, he fucking used the nail, slit his stomach wide open, used his blood to heal him, whatever, because they was having a conversation about, him not doing what he needs to be doing. He like, you need to get me a bus full of school children, bus full of cheerleaders, some nuns. I need this pure blood so I can be good. Dracula not fucking with that demon blood. So he ended up saying, he needed to take over the world. Then they got the whole cop situation. Apparently, ironically, Dracula's in like one of the worst towns ever. The whole town is corrupt, scared of one family that's not the biggest family or the strongest family. They just the most violent family. So the whole police department, except one lady, the Aquafina young and whatever, she and her father killed the department. I mean, the wild family killed her father, but they not doing nothing about it, So she's on a little chase against the main villains and shit, whatever. So slight little side story to add some pizzazz in there. It's good though. Like it's good. She's chasing the bad guys. The dude runs into the bad guys. He kills some of them. Whatever, man. The big bar fight. The fights is good. All the fights, they good. They funny as hell because they over the top violence, over. All right, all the way over. The rainbow. Violence crazy. Blood crazy. When Dracula's around, Dracula, he's in it, but he not. But, Nicolas Cage is there. He's mainly talking to him about, he's not, he ended up just leaving Dracula. He's just like, fuck it, I'm not taking care of him no more. He go get an apartment and all that shit. So, the people that he killed from the gang, they end up trying to find him. They like, yo, we got a picture of him so we can use all the cameras to track him. So they track him. I don't know why they track him. Instead of tracking him to where he lived, they tracked him to Dracula's lair. Whatever. They go there. Dracula kills all the people except the main dude. And then he's like, yo, I'm evil. I'm a villain. He's like, well, Dracula, why you here? He like, we looking for such and such. And he's like, what the fuck you want with him? He's like, yo, he killed all of our people trying to save innocent people. And Dracula is like, what the fuck? Dracula mad. Go off, find him. He's a little strong because he ate some more bad people, but whatever. He can't eat whatever. Who knows? So he go holler at him. He's like, yo, man, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who poisons you all this shit? But he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill anybody you like, anybody, blah, blah. He sees this little book he tried to use that says, I'm not afraid of how to deal with a narcissist, some shit like that. Shit is funny. Shit is funny. Shit is violent. So Dracula goes to the session with the motherfucking people, the church sessions, therapy zone, and he's telling his familiar why he gonna kill them. And so you thinking that something might happen, somebody might come save them, like the policewoman finds out why he's been at or that he's at the therapy sessions or whatever, because two of the women that from the bad guys that the familiar killed, they met at the session, so they at the house, whatever. They put in the missing persons report, but they really don't give a fuck about them niggas being missing because they gone. They together now. The two girls, couple, whatever. That's like, so shit. Dracula killed all the motherfuckers, and I'm like, damn, like you kind of got a feel for it. And it's like old woman, he murders them mercilessly. Don't give a fuck. He killed 1 million people. What's 1,000,008? Nothing to him. So then the cop come in. Dracula's gone. She see the familiar dude that helped her at the bar fight. Because at the bar fight, she was about to die at the bar fight. By the way, about a young dude trying to behead the family or whatever. But whatever, man. He funny as shit too. Because they locked him up in the beginning of the movie when he was running from. He saw a head, man, and he was snitching and nobody was leaving the interrogation room, but he got out, whatever. So, yeah, man, she go in there, she try to lock him up, but then a cop that she's with, it's like, everybody's corrupt. She told him to call it in. He just called all the people that was looking for him, the bad guys or whatever. So everybody pull up, everybody slide, and it's a problem. It's a problem. They like, yo, give him to him. She like, nah. She drive off. She gets shot. He bring her to her spot. She like, you a criminal, blah, 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 nah, this and that. So they go back and forth. Then she end up working with him, and they basically like, yo, we gotta stop Dracula, because Dracula gets her sister, and Dracula makes all the crime family familiars, give them all strength. So he's just like, yo, we just got to prepare. So, mind you, she's wanted now. She's wanted by the entire police department. But somehow she goes and gets guns and stuff from the police department. I'm like, how the fuck is she getting this stuff? She's fucking wanted. He's wanted. And they're just going through the whole city casually. But she definitely got them guns from the motherfucking... Wait. Yeah, nah. They got him from the police department. I'm like, yo, they kind of skipped over that. Because I'm like, yo, she's wanted, like, this is wild. She's using her phone all the time, calling her sister on the phone. Her sister's like, yeah, they after you. You should meet me here, blah, blah. It's like, yo, what is going on? How is she wanted and casually using her phone? Like, this ain't Jason Bourne at all. But yeah, whatever. So, they end up meeting with Dracula. He kills all, the drug people, whatever. After, vicious bouts, kills the crooked police. Just a bunch of wild shit. Then, he got to fight with Dracula, and Dracula's trying to, they beat up, they might have killed her sister, but Dracula's blood can like bring people back from either death or close to death. But it looked like, it started off looking like close to death, but now it's death. His blood bring motherfuckers back from the dead, which is crazy. So they basically end up trapping Dracula after, vicious fight. Fuck his ass up. When I say trap him, I mean like they turn that nigga into like ice cubes. Like they fucked Dracula up. They like, yo, he ain't gonna die, but it's gonna take him a long time to come back from this. And I'm like, damn, if he come back, he gonna be fucking pissed. And the other motherfucker ain't got no superpowers. I mean, he get bugs and get a little stronger, but it's Dracula's strength at the end of the day. So, motherfuckers get murked. A lot of motherfuckers get murked. That movie funny as hell. That movie good and violent as a motherfucker, man. So, he go on and he used Dracula blood to bring back the people he was having the therapy sessions with. That shit funny too, man. This movie good. It's enjoyable as hell, man. Renfield. Y'all gonna like this shit, though.